Greetings from the wasteland. It is time once again for our weekly check into the highlights of some of the new releases headed to an independent record store near you. As always, just the highlights because there's way too many to cover and still be a nice, short, succinct YouTube show like we like. So if you'd like to see the full list, head over to our website at radiowastelandrecords.com. From there, just click over to the new releases and you can search through all of them that are coming out. But here is what we've got on tap for Friday, February 24th, 2023. On the new release side, we have got a big one, brand new stuff from Gorillaz. This is called Cracker Island. Our description says this is the band's 8th studio album, and it calls it an energetic, upbeat, genre-expansive collection of 10 tracks featuring another stellar lineup of artist collaborators. This time around including Thundercat, Tame Impala, Bad Bunny, Stevie Nicks, Booty Brown, and Beck, amongst others. So Cracker Island looks like it's coming in two different formats, a standard black vinyl version listing for about $25, and an indie exclusive purple vinyl version, that one listing also for $25. On the punk side, we've got a new release from NoFX, N-O-F-X if you prefer. This one's called Double Album, a little misleading because it is technically a single album. Our description says that this release is coming through Fat Wreck Chords. Wreck Chords, get it? It's a 10-song effort produced by none other than the Descendants leader, Bill Stevenson, and the album is led by the single Darby Crashing Your Party. So NoFX Double Album on single black vinyl will list for about $20. New stuff also from Dirks Bentley. This one's called Gravel and Gold. It is a double LP release. Our description says that this is Bentley's 10th studio album on Capitol Records, Nashville. And it's a brand new work which includes 14 songs and features duets with Ashley McBryde and Billy Strings. So that could be very, very cool. So Dirks Bentley, Gravel and Gold double LP on black vinyl by the looks of this, coming in at a list price of around $30. Lots of stuff to cover on the reissue front, so we'll dive right into this with one that I'm personally excited for because I used to own an OG of this, but got rid of it for some reason a long time ago. That's how it goes. But here's a reissue of the Cult's Love album. Great, great stuff from the Cult. This one coming on indie exclusive red vinyl, and that is going to list for about $29. I do believe there's a black vinyl version of this as well, but come on, let's go for the red indie exclusive. But just some great, great stuff from Ashbury and the Cult coming from the 80s in this case with this Love reissue. Here's one from Motorhead called Bad Magic. Seriously Bad Magic, so I guess they're serious about it. Our description says that Motorhead's 23rd and final studio album, Bad Magic, was originally released in 2015. So this double LP version now coming out on the 24th on black vinyl with a few bonus tracks will list for about $39. On the subject of metal, how about we look at some high concept metal from Sabaton. We've got a set of 4 reissues coming out on the 24th, including Primo Victoria. This is called a rearmed version of that on black vinyl. The debut full-length album from Sweden's Sabaton on double black vinyl. That one listing for about $36. We also have a Metalizer rearmed. I'm imagining that these are probably remixes. Double LP of this one as all. That was their 3rd full-length album. That one listing also for about $36. Sabaton's Atero Domentarius, I'm really butchering that name, also rearmed, double LP. That one listing for $36 as well. And Sabaton's The Art of War on black vinyl, a double LP as well. This one listing also for $36. So all 4 of those coming out on February 24th. And if you're a Sabaton fan, we do have a reissue of The Great War coming in April. That one looking for April 21st. So kind of keep an eye out for that one down the line a little bit further. We've got a couple of vinyl variations from this reissue from the Lynch Mob. This is Rebel. Originally released in 2015, we can look forward to either a red, kind of red marbled vinyl version listing for about $28, or a Coke bottle green vinyl reissue of it, also for $28. This one coming from Deadline Music and Cleopatra Records. A 30th anniversary reissue from Naughty by Nature. This is 1993, coming on double orange colored vinyl. This one listing for about $35. A trio from Music on Vinyl, so these are going to be a little more expensive and in some cases, sometimes hard to get. And I'm speaking because a few weeks back, we told you about a Warrant reissue from Music on Vinyl. Never got it here at the store. Doesn't look like we're going to. So we'll cross our fingers and hope for the best. But here's another one from Warrant from Music on Vinyl. This is Dog Eat Dog, a limited edition 180-gram translucent blue and red marble colored vinyl. Limited, by the way, to 2,500 numbered copies of this one. Listing a little heavy at $43. Also from Music on Vinyl, we have got this cool one, simply entitled Boingo on smoke-colored vinyl, 180 gram. Our description says it's available on vinyl for the very first time. Limited, individually numbered copies on 180 gram smoky-colored vinyl. The American new wave band Oingo Boingo was formed by Danny Elfman in 1979 and known for their experimental music, which can be described as a mix of rock, ska, pop, and world. So the band's body of work has spanned 17 years with various genre and lineup changes throughout that time. So after leaving MCA, they changed their name to Boingo and released this album that is much darker than their previous albums and far, far less quirky. So Boingo, formerly Oingo Boingo, limited edition on smoky colored vinyl from Music on Vinyl double LP, listing for about $51. And then finally, we've got some Music on Vinyl punk coming from The Dictators. This is Manifest Destiny, also a limited 180 gram. This one coming on translucent red colored vinyl. Limited, very limited, to 750 individually numbered copies of this album. So this one originally released in 1977, Manifest Destiny, red translucent colored vinyl on Music on Vinyl, but The Dictators listing at about $43. A pair from the Mars Volta on the reissue front as well. We can look forward to Deloused in the Comatorium, listing for about $40, a single black vinyl LP pressing, and Francis the Mute as well. This one listing for $52. It wouldn't be a month ending with the letter Y unless we got a King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard release. This one, I have to be careful saying it. It is Polygon Dwanaland on clear vinyl, clear green vinyl. It looks to be a mono reissue for some reason. Our description says it is a limited hand-numbered 180 gram muddy transparent green vinyl mono audio pressing. And it goes on to say, as part of their ongoing King Gizzard bootleg series, this Fuzz Club release is a mono version of Polygonawanda Land, I'll get it out there, the Aussie Psych Legends 12th studio album, and the bootleg versions that started it all. That one listing for about $34. A couple of different vinyl variations for a 60th anniversary release from John Lee Hooker. This is Burnin'. Our description says this 180 gram reissue offers a newly remastered audio from the original analog tapes. So we can look forward to a black vinyl version of Burnin' by John Lee Hooker, listing for about $30, and an indie exclusive translucent red vinyl version, also listing for about $30. Speaking of anniversaries and 60th anniversaries, here is one from Booker T and the MGs with an anniversary reissue of Green Onions. Our description does say that 2022 marked the 60th anniversary of the pivotal single and the album from the pioneering soul funk house band. So Booker T and the MGs, 60th anniversary reissue of Green Onions, listing for about $25. A pair from the, well, interesting band 10cc. Coming on the 24th, we've got a 180 gram vinyl reissue of How Dare You, as well as Deceptive Bends. Not sure how you describe 10cc. They're a little bit disco, they're a little bit rock, they're a little bit alternative, they're a little bit everything, but they're a fun group nonetheless. The How Dare You reissue listing for about $39, and Deceptive Bends, also 180 gram black vinyl, listing for $39. A trio of reissues coming from the Small Faces. This is a very interesting grouping. The three titles that are being reissued include There Are But Four Small Faces, their second album, and Ogden's Nut Gone Flake. Some very cool psych rock on all three of these coming up from Small Faces. Our description says There Are But Four was originally released in 1968 through Immediate Records. That one coming on black vinyl or a colored vinyl pressing. I'm not sure what the color is. It doesn't say in our description, but that listing for about $23. The Small Faces self-titled one, also on colored vinyl and black vinyl, listing for about $33. That one, by the way, originally released in 1967. And Ogden's Nut Gone Flake was originally released in 1968. That one listing for about $30. Does not look like there's a color variation on that. No word yet, too, by the way. If you ever find the original of Ogden's Nut Gone Flake, It's a very cool die-cut cover, round die-cut cover. So I'll have to do some more digging to see if this reissue features that original cover style artwork with the die-cut nature. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But some very cool stuff from Small Faces to look forward to on the 24th. One Bowie release on tap for the 24th as well. This one is called A Divine Symmetry, an alternative journey through Hunky Dory. Our description says that this release brings together early mixes of Hunky Dory tracks. So what you're really looking at here are alternate mixes for the entirety of the Bowie album Hunky Dory. This one coming in at a list price of about $24. And wrapping things up this week, we've got a few compilations and at least one live album to talk about. First being the Best of Muddy Waters 1948 through 1956. This compilation coming from Acrobat Records, listing for about $27, looks to be on single black vinyl. We also have a couple variations of the Best of the Yardbirds. I think this one came out not too long back, so it looks like we're getting a repressing. So the Best of the Yardbirds on blue vinyl, this is an import version, or black vinyl. The blue vinyl version listing for about $30, by the way. We've also got a Greatest Hits coming from Florida Georgia Line, a double LP on sky blue vinyl. This one listing for about $35. And we have a bigger box set called the Collected Works of Neutral Milk Hotel due on the 24th as well. This looks to be a 9-disc set. Limited edition, according to our description, contains 2 LP versions of the albums in the Aeroplane Over the Sea and On Avery Island, both of those in gatefold jackets, a picture disc pressing of Live at Jittery Joe's, and 2 10-inch vinyl EPs, 3 7-inch vinyl singles, 2 folded posters, and other inserts. So pretty much everything you could ever want in here. The Collected Works of Neutral Milk Hotel, coming in at a list price of about $157. And finally, I'm hesitant to bring this one up because there was a Cramps live show a little while back that turns out we could never get a hold of, but here it is. The Complete Show live at Santa Monica from the 15th of August, 1980. The audio coming on this one from an FM broadcast. So we'll put in for it if we get some requests, but the Cramps live in Santa Monica from 1980, an FM broadcast concert, listing for about $28. And that is a quick check of some of the new releases headed our way for Friday, the 24th of February, 2023. If you're local and you see something you'd like us to try to get a hold of, contact us here at the store and we'll get you down for a pre-order. Not local, no problem. Just head over to our website. As always, visit RadioWastelandRecords.com. Look for the new releases. You can place your pre-orders there for pickup in store or have that shipped directly to you. Either way works here for us. So until next week, thanks a lot for watching, and we will talk to you next time from Radio Wasteland Records. Thanks.